Good morning, my dear students, grade 11 students. Welcome to your math session on Sunday, 15/3/2020, adding and subtracting rational expression. By the end of this lesson, you must know how to find the sum of the rational expression, to find the difference of the rational expression. Let's start our lesson by this example. Simplify 3 over mb plus 4 over 5. As you see, we don't have a common denominator. We must have LCD, which is the least common denominator if we need to subtract or add fractions or rational expressions. Let's start together to get the LCD by a very simple way. Pay attention with me, please. We have here to make the fraction mark and look to the first denominator, which is mb, and the second is 5m. The repeated, which is what? m. So I just write the repeated as one time. And this is b, this is 5. This is my new denominator. This is my new denominator. What shall I do after that? I have to write the new denominator here, 5mb. And here also 5mb. Pay attention after that. I'm looking to the first. The first rational expression is mb. Becomes a 5mb. So we multiply by 5 to be 5mb. As you multiply by 5 here, you must multiply also by 5 here, in order to change the quantity. Okay, it's the same quantity but by another form. So 5 times 3 equal, yes, 15. And the second, by the same way, we must multiply, yes, excellent, by b, because 5mb, here 5m, so just multiply by b, so it becomes 4. After that, we need to add a common denominator. We write the common denominator as it is. And then we have to add, becomes 15 plus 4b. What? No, it can't be. I heard one of you said 19b. This is not like terms. This is 15 and this is 4b. We can't add or subtract. This is the simplest form, and our answer will be letter D, which is 15 plus 4b over 5m. Let's go to another example. Example 3, simplify, and you have here, as you see, subtraction. We must get the common denominator or the LCD first. As you see, we have here two denominators, but we must take, excellent, the common factor to get a common denominator. We must, if we have to simplify by getting the common factor, simplify by factorizing, you must use this way first. So we have here to write, I need to write, we have the common factor here is what? Yes, 2. Complete, divide this by 2, becomes x. Divide this by 2, becomes 6. Write this as it is, the numerator, and make your minds and start. We have here the common denominator here is what? Yes, 3. Divide by 3, the remainder is x. Divide by 3, the remainder is -6. At the beginning, we have here to write as it is that. As you see, the repeated, yes. The repeated is what? Is the bracket. The bracket is repeated. I just write it. And I need to multiply. Like the previous example, 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Now, what is the difference between the first denominator here and the LCD? This is the LCD. What is the difference? Yes, 2 becomes what? It's multiplied by, excellent, it's multiplied by 3. 2 becomes 6, it's multiplied by 3. As we multiply here by 3, we must multiply up also by 3. Multiply by 3, it becomes 3x plus 5. Wrong. Excellent. You must distribute 3 by the first and by the second. So becomes 3x plus 50. One of the common mistakes, if you multiply by the first and you forget, you can make a bracket here to distribute 3 by multiplying on the first and the second term. We're going to by the other, but pay attention about the negative sign. I do the negative sign and multiply the other by what? This 3 becomes 6, so multiply by excellent. Multiply by 2 here and also here multiply by 2. The same remark, you must distribute 2 among the first and the second term. Becomes here negative 2x and here plus 4. Let's start to complete by entering the negative. It means I change the sign of this and this. So 3x plus 15 minus 2x minus 4 over here 6 and here x minus 6. Let's simplify the like terms. We have here 3x and we have here negative 2x. It will be x, yes, I hear you, and 15 minus 4, 15 minus 4, 2 absolute terms or 2 constants which are 11, and write this as it is, so 6 and here x minus 6. So the result will be letter B as you see. So letter B is my result. Let's check as you see, and then we can go to another example. Find the perimeter of the triangle expressed in the simplest form. Find the perimeter of the triangle expressed in the simplest form. The perimeter of the triangle. What is the perimeter of the triangle? Yes, the perimeter of the triangle is the sum of the outer sides. So the perimeter equal the sum of its sides, or the sum of the sides. Okay? We have to substitute. So the perimeter equal the first side, the second side, and the third side. So we must add the 3 sides. So the first side is what? 2 over 3x. Plus the second one is 1 over 2x plus 1. And the third will be 3 over x minus 1. I must add, we have any common denominator? No, all are different. I must multiply, yes. So the perimeter equal, I make a common denominator by multiplying the 3 denominators because we don't have any common factor. So we have here 3x multiplied by 2x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1. Start with me to complete. What shall I do after that? Yes, I heard you that the denominator changed from the first, the second, the third. So we must, yes, start by the first one. 3x, this is the denominator, becomes here 3x multiplied by what? By the 2 brackets. So we must multiply also the numerator by the 2 brackets. So it becomes here 2 and multiplied by the 2 other bracket, which is 2x plus 1, and here x minus 1. Plus, I complete by the same way. This is 2x. 2x plus 1 is here, multiplied by the first bracket and the last one, or the first bracket and the last one. So we just multiply 1 by these 2 brackets also. So 1 multiply anything is the same. So 3x and here x minus 1. Plus, I'm going to the third. The third, x plus 1. X minus 1. This is x minus 1. Multiplied by what? By these 2 brackets. So I just multiply these 2 brackets by the numerator also, which is 3. So 3 multiplied by 3x and here 2x plus 1. After that, we need to simplify. Please, if we need to simplify, go step by step in order not to confuse. We have here the perimeter and we write our denominator, which is 3x, 2x plus 1, and here x minus 1. Start with me, I multiply and then multiply by 2. Multiply and then multiply by 2. If you need to multiply, we go by the FOIL method. First times first. So we have here 2 at the beginning. First times first, it means 2x squared. And here means, and the extremes, here 1x and here negative 2x. So becomes a negative x. And here becomes a negative 1. Multiplying by the FOIL method. First times first, second times second, means and the extremes. Then after that, plus 3x times x equal 3x power 2x, 3x squared. 3x times negative 1 equal negative 3x. Going to after that here. Multiply this by 3 becomes 9. Okay, 9x. So this becomes 9x. 9x multiplied by the first, multiplied by the second. So 9x multiplied by 2x becomes the positive 18x power 2x. 9x multiplied by 1 equal 9x. Now, I need to enter by 2, multiply the first, the second, the third, and then simplify. So the perimeter becomes, here we have 3x, 2x plus 1, and here x minus 1. 2 becomes 4x squared, yes, I hear you, complete with me, minus 2x, minus 2, and then plus, as it is, I complete the problem, but please pay attention about the sign, about the numbers in order not to confuse or forget any one of the terms. After that, I simplify this by taking the common factor. Who can help me please by taking the common factor? I just need to write here 3x, 2x plus 1, and here x minus 1. Start with me to collect the like terms. Here 4x squared, here 3x squared, here 18x squared. Count with me. 4 plus 3 equals 7, and here, yes, 25, I hear you, 25 x power, excellent, x power 2. Some of students add the powers, it's a common mistake. Okay, we write x power 2. And then we're looking for, yes, negative 2x and negative 3x, and here positive 9. So you can collect the negative first, becomes a negative 5. Negative 5 plus 9, different signs, subtract and put the sign of the big number. So we have here positive 4x. Excellent. I'm going to, yes, only we have negative 2. I hear you. So this is the simplest form, yes. This is the simplest form, express the perimeter of the triangle, and this is the simplest form. This is the simplest form. We can't complete. This is the simplest form. This is our answer. So as from the beginning, he asked you about the perimeter. The perimeter is the sum of the outer sides. The sum of the outer sides. We start the first side, the second side, the third side, and we complete till we reach the simplest form. I'm going to the next example. It's called by adding. It's an example of adding two rational expressions. Please, I need one of you to help me. Yes, start with me, please. Yes, Abdelaziz. Yes, I write here 16, so I just write here 16, yes, over. This will be two brackets, yes, because it's difference between two squares. Excellent. Difference of two squares or difference between two squares. So I just write here x and here x. The square root of 16 is 4 and here 4. One with positive sign and one with the negative one. Okay, this is the first. We're going to add as it is. Okay, as it is. The common denominator. Yes, the common denominator will be x minus 4 x plus 4, and you write x plus 4 again? No, it's repeated, excellent. So I just write it as one time. Now, this denominator becomes the same. So no change on 16. So I write here 16 plus. We're going to the other one. The other one, x plus 4, becomes here x plus 4 multiplied by excellent, x minus 4. So you must multiply 2 by x minus 4 also. Because as Abdulaziz said, we need to multiply here by x minus 4 up and down in order not to change the problem. You multiply here down, so you must multiply up. So it becomes here 2 multiplied by x minus 4. Distribute 2 by multiplying, the distribution property becomes 16 plus 2x minus 8. Yes, after that, down we write the same denominator, and then after that, okay, yes, you have here 16 minus 8 equal 8, so the result will be 2x minus 8? No. Yes, plus 8 over this limit. This is the simplest form. This is the simplest form for the problem. As you see, we have here started taking a common denominator or the LCD. After we get the LCD, we organize or we multiply the numerator to get the same quantities, and then after that simplify to get the result. We're going to the last example. Here. We need to subtract. Start with me. Yes, Khalid Al-Marif. Okay. 5. Okay. Just write here 5 and down. Take 2 as a common factor. X minus 6. Okay. After that, minus. I write here 20 and 2 brackets. Okay. Factorize. Here x and here x. Different sign, yes. The product is 12 and the difference, yes, is 4. So, and the big number with negative sign, so we have, yes, here 6 and here 2, because if you multiply, you get here negative 12, means and extremes, negative 6 and positive 2 becomes negative 4. Now we get the common denominator for both expressions. Yes, you write 2 x minus 6, x minus 6 we wrote it, x plus 2. For the first, this is the denominator, we add what? X plus 2. So you must multiply 5 by x plus 2 minus, and then we write 20. This denominator is the same, but just we need to add 2. So we have here to add 2, it means to multiply by 2. Let's start to complete. This is my LCD. I got it. And now I simplify up. You have here 5 times x. Well, 5x. 5 times 2 equals 10. And here it will be negative 40. Yes. So it will be negative 40. By simplifying, Khalid, it will be, yes, 5x minus 30 over 2x minus 6, x plus 2. Is this the simplest form? Is this the simplest form? Yes, it's the simplest form. You can take 5 as a common factor from here. You can take 5 as a common factor from here, but we don't cancel 5 by 2, so you can leave it like this, or you can complete by taking 5 as a common factor. The remainder is x minus 6. Okay, and here 2, and here x minus 6, and here x plus 2. So
Yes, we must complete. We must complete. It's not optional, Khalid. Yes, so we can cancel now this by this. So the simplest form becomes up 5, down you have 2 multiplied by x plus 1.
This is the simplest form. This is the simplest form. So you must complete to the last step to get the simplest form. Thanks, my dear students. I need a lot of participation on the electronic homework on SBS. Please start to solve the homework after watching the video. Thanks and goodbye.